And the light outside will affect that. Light outside will affect that light. Aquarius, so you done mastered your emotional stability, emotional intelligence so well that you get ready to be rewarded and have some kind of recognition in your life. Okay, so that's how important that stable energy, that unmoving, strong, unwavering energy that you brought to whatever went down. It was very pivotal and important, and they all you helped the project along in such a way that you're about to get rewarded or recognized, and that you played an important role. Just the fact that you played a role at all. Some people are just, there. You played a role in an important role. You know what I'm saying? So, hooty hoo, Pisces. You will feel as though your back is against the wall, Pisces, and this particular wall is impeding your progress. Others will ask you questions and ask for your opinion. You may want to tell them the truth as you understand it, and you could be tempted to do so humorously. Humor isn't your forte right now. You can always try, but for now, a sensible approach is best. Okay, Pisces. Let's consider this, and whatever you might have going on in your life is coming off very specific. But what I am noticing is that you're gonna have to get your backbone strong. You're gonna have to be a little stone faced about this situation here. Just in that, however you approach it, don't lose the seriousness of the situation, and also consider yourself how you normally are. If you're not normally a person that is trying to be funny or crack jokes, don't let it come to this situation and now all of a sudden, oh, now you're being humorous. Stick to whatever you've been doing. If you want to be received well, right? If you want people to feel like you're a sensible person, right now isn't the time to crack that joke. Save it for the right time and the right place. You know what I'm saying? And just be secure. Not that you might necessarily be insecure about what you have to do or say, but just to approach it. Think of a different way to approach it. And then, yeah, say you feel like your back is against the wall, and that particular wall might be let me see. Yeah, that particular wall, he said, it might be impeding on your progress. And so it looked like these people, they not letting you slide. They're not letting you slide. So you trying to get past something, but these people want to know what's going on. And don't when you tell them what it is, don't try to be funny about it, because they ain't playing. I see what it says now. I'm sorry, but I'm still working out the kinks. I know this is only the second episode of the second season of The Bakery, so I am still working out the kinks. But we did get down to it, Pisces. You have to keep it real with them people. You're gonna be standing there by yourself. By yourself. You think you're back against the wall right now? You're gonna be under a wall. Okay, under some bricks and things. What you want to do, tell them people the truth. It say right here, the truth as you understand it. You can't give them no more than what you know. Just you don't never got to tell nobody more than they need to know, but you can't tell them no more than what you know for a fact. You feel me? So yeah, Pisces, make sure you read the room too. It looks like you need to read the room too, just like Aquarius. Aries, hoo, which that makes sense to me, because y'all zodiac signs are next to each other. Y'all stars are next to each other up in the sky, so it makes sense that y'all will have a similar things going on. All right, Aries, today is likely to be a bit gray, Aries. You won't be able to see how you can get out of your current situation. You may have some financial or physical problems at the moment. If this is the case, it's because you don't rely enough on your abilities and good sense to pull through. It's possible that you don't take care of your body as well as you should. That's easily remedied. Okay, Aries. Yeah, you got to eat. You got to eat. Now I say today is likely to be a bit gray. Now I don't know what is that. Literal, as in the weather in the sky, or the vibe and the mood on a Saturday. Um, it's making you feel like you can't see your way out of your current situation just because the sun. Sometimes the sun will come out and it'll make you see things differently, like literally and figuratively. And I think it might even well, I'm sure, because they what's that, the vitamin D and whatever else we get from the sun that they may or may not discovered yet, how the sun impacts us, right, as far as vitamin D, for the warmth of the sun, the actual light of the sun, and how our body reacts to that. We already know about, like, the circadian. I think it's called the circadian sleep cycle, where when your body sees I gotta make my voice softer because I don't like that voice. That's the reason this YouTube channel still ain't. This was, I don't like my voice. So anyway, I'm gonna try to make it softer for you guys. I'm on my Michael Jackson. I'm in my Michael Jackson bag. I'm softening up my voice. I'm in my Michelet bag. I'm in my Michelet bag. So the circadian sleep cycle, right? That's like when your body is used to sleeping and waking up at a certain time, and then the light outside will affect that. Like, oh, okay, it's time for me to go to sleep because it ain't no light outside. Perfect example was daylight saving time was just last week, I think. And so it's been a hot topic for the past couple of weeks or so. People gonna be talking about the what was it, the daylight saving time? But that's good. That's better than some nonsense going on in the world. Because the people keep up a lot of mess on this planet. They really do. They really do. Um, Aries. See, now it's looking like you're having some physical or financial problems. Oh no, your life is great. This wasn't talking about the weather. Okay, now look, what you need to do is rely on your abilities and your good sense. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, Aries. Believe that you know what you're talking about. I say, for example, you have something going on and you know where a good target market for this would be, right? You could probably go down there, bam, bam, boom, and it'll all get done. But are you doing that, or are you still relying on old things that have got you through in the past? Not that it won't be impossible. That can still get you through once you get in. But I feel like this applies to me. But you need to take the chance, take the risk, and see if what you do might get you to the level that it's time for you to be on, the next level. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to say the next level. I just wanted to say the level that it's time for you to be on, because it don't matter if it's the next level or what level it is or what or not. Was it a horizontal or a vertical merger? It is another level that you're supposed to be on, that you need to be willing. All you need to do is rely on your abilities and your good sense, and it's gonna be a smooth transition. That's easy. It's easy. Right here, look right there. Hold on, right there, easy. Okay, now let's go to the next one. That's gonna be Taurus. Who the who? You're wasting your energy, Taurus, and you know it. You try your best to go about your everyday routine, but you're never really present. You listen to people, but what they're saying doesn't interest you in a fundamental way. Yes, you're bored, and you're afraid to admit it to yourself. The depth of your inner search requires that you use a lot of energy to re-examine your life. Okay, Taurus. This got a little deep. This got a little bit deep. So what is there something that you wasting your energy on? You're not putting your energy into the right thing, and you kind of know it. You don't want to admit it. Maybe you feel like it can offer you some stability, so you want to have that, have that established before you branch off into other things. You want to have that stability established. You actually need to have that, you know. So that's that's so much on the forefront of your mind that you're not even present every day in what you're doing. That you think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but in the back, when it comes down to it, you're wasting your energy. You're trying to get your routine together, but you're not really interested in even what your own self got going on. I guess it's an inner search, and then it's requiring for you to it's taking a lot of energy for you to get your life to how it needs to be. I can say how this relates to me is that it took me a long time for people that I've trusted, and it took me a long time to just be. I have to accept that it's just me. I'm an only child, and the family that I did know, cousins I grew up with, aunts and uncles, and great aunts and uncles, they moved on without me. They moved to different states together, and I didn't end up going with them. They left without me. So it's been a real journey. Just picking a path and staying on it, and feeling like it's okay to do that, and feeling like that makes sense. So what did it say what you need to do? It didn't say what you need to do, but it did bring me back to the mind of Aries, who was right before Taurus, when it's telling you that you need to be willing to take the risk to get yourself. It's time for you to be on another level. We're not saying you leveling up, leveling down, a level you on a level right now, or you need to step up, or you need to. It's time for you to be on another level, and you need to be willing to take that risk and take that chance to do that. Okay, we got to it. I love when we get to it. I really do. Gemini, hoo-hoo! It isn't always easy to think about how your life is going, Gemini. Imagine if you were alone in the world with nothing to hold you back or force you to do anything. At least once a month, dedicate an hour to visualizing what your life would be like under these conditions. This will help you figure out what's impeding you today. This word impeding coming up again. So yeah, I get Gemini is doing a little reflecting as well, similar to Taurus. But now imagine this, Gemini. If there was nothing holding you back in the world, what would you do? If nothing will hold you back or nobody could force you to do anything, what would you do? Like, oh, it says alone in the world. I don't know about that alone part. Maybe alone means that what's holding you back is the people in your life. But it says get your imagination train stirring. All right, what did it say? Take some time only once a month, to visualize what your life would be like under those new circumstances. Okay, now you think about it, but not too often, because you might be tempted to do something you don't have any business doing. Not once a week you can fantasize about this, but maybe about once a month. You can go ahead and daydream, fantasize, and imagine if you didn't have all these obligations holding you back, what would you do? Visualize what your life would be like under those circumstances. And then what that's going to do is help you figure out what's bothering you today. Something may have triggered you to feel some type of way, and that has you thinking, oh my goodness, my life would be so much better if this or that. But if you figure out what's triggering you to feel like that, you might realize you can look around and be a little bit grateful and realize that your life is not too far from the way you're visualizing it to be. It might be something else that you want to add, right? Or something that you feel like is missing. And I feel like that would be something that's materialistic or financial. Something like if you go out and get a little bit more money, maybe you could make that happen for yourself. But for now, maybe you could think about what even got you feeling like you want to be away, when you want to run away. What even got you to feeling like that? And then that'll help you to deal with it. That'll help you to stop feeling like that. Like, oh, that's what happened. All right, let me get back to reality. I messed around and got triggered, but this is not the reality of today. You know what I'm saying? Something may have triggered some kind of feeling that I have or had, but the reality of right now is that this is not the time for me that I can deal with that. So, boom. Cancer, hooty hoo. Now is the time to be thinking about your professional orientation. Cancer, you may need to get some more fun in your life and experience pleasures that you've never had before. You have a certain tendency to separate the two worlds of work and play, but there's no need. In fact, your work will prosper once you discover ways to make it more playful. Okay, I feel like Cancer, what is it? I was looking at something recently, and it's like you're not supposed to, like, don't be forcing yourself to do things, right? That's a different task that you're dealing with. If you're forcing yourself to do it, that's a different place that motivation has to come from, right? Because if it's something that you enjoy, maybe it's something that you don't really enjoy, but you have to get it done. You got to have the discipline to do it and get it done, because it's important and it's a priority for you. But as far as forcing yourself to do things, if it's something that you feel like you're forcing, that should probably be reconsidered, or balanced out with something else. Maybe you once you finish that task, you should reward yourself in some kind of way. Go have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Experience some pleasure. Do something that you've never done before, because this is something that's probably never gonna go away. Maybe it's always gonna be like this. This is forever gonna be something that you have to deal with. So what you want to do is insert some more pleasurable experiences into your life. Sprinkle some more flavor into your life. Okay, and some more fun. Now, you tend to separate these two worlds, but maybe there's no need to. Maybe you feel so forced because you're separating the fun from this task that you have to do, that you're obligated to do. But see if you can insert some fun into it. Try to look at it a different way. Maybe you've been looking at it as a burden. Try to look at it as something else. I don't know what, but it's not a burden. Okay, the opposite of that. And then look, your work gonna prosper once you find a way to make it more playful. That's when it's gonna start being more productive and conducive to the future that you want to create. You know what I'm saying? Conducive to your goals. Hoo-de-hoo! Leo, you may be worn out, Leo, but you will have to push forward anyway. You're entering a long period of work and perseverance. This definitely isn't the moment to be late or balk. If you're still in your pajamas at noon, you should be ashamed. Do what you can to wake yourself from your recent days. It's time to get up and get moving. Okay, Leo, what are you doing? Falling in a bad routine? You bad schedule, you bumming it? And it said you should be ashamed. I didn't say that. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Now, I would have said you probably tired, but keep on pushing. You know, be on your single mother stuff. Get on your single mother shit. You know, single mothers be tired like a motherfucker. Got to keep on keeping on. All right, now what you got to do is fix your mind over this matter. It said you entering a long period of work and perseverance. Now it could be because it's November and it's about to be winter time, and you got to stack up for the winter, so that you can, you got to work hard because it's winter time. You got to get your mind set and ready to do that. Okay, so you got you enough rest. You got the rest that you deserve from the work that you did, and get up and get back out there before it's too late and you miss out on some kind of opportunity or something. There's something that you would prefer. You know, your preference. Hoo-hoo! Virgo, in a series of days that have tested your patience to the limit, here comes the moment of truth that could make or break you. You can expect a high pressure day when you will be induced to express your deepest motivations. A confrontation with an authority figure could trigger an outburst. Do your best to remain level-headed, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, look, use this earth sign. And you might need to get a little bit of inspiration from our Aquarius brothers and sisters and reach into your emotional intelligence bag. What we can probably do is, I think I have something on emotion. Do I? I might have something on emotional intelligence that I can throw into today's edibles rack. But yeah, Virgo, you're gonna have to use your emotional intelligence in this situation, because you can't an authority figure, a confrontation with an authority figure, that's not good. And an outburst, a confrontation and an outburst. Trigger an outburst from who? I don't know. It didn't say you was gonna be the one that cut up, or that you was gonna be the one doing the confronting. But considering that it's an authority figure, we might want to be, a little smart about the way that we approach this situation. Okay, so a high pressure day. And it said you being induced to express your deepest motivations. They trying to make they're gonna make you tell them about themselves, express your deepest motivations, or tell you about yourself. They gonna make you tell them about yourself. You finna tell them people how they got you fucked up, and they might have to fuck around and find. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's talk about the moment of truth. See, this is a moment this could make or break you. Now what you need to consider is, since this is an authority figure, this must be some kind of opportunity that you can mess up for yourself. Now, do you want to do that? Now, look it right here. Say it been several days. Okay, this built up. It been. I see what happened here, Virgo. This built up. It's been several days that your patience been being tested, and today was the day you got around there and you about to go off on the people, and they about to fuck around and find out. But stay level-headed, exercise your emotional intelligence, Virgo. Stick around, and we're gonna have some emotional intelligence tips that we gonna throw up that we gonna do for the edibles rack. Y'all know in the edibles rack we exchange information. Since it got me through, I want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we exchange the information over there in the edibles rack. But stay level-headed, Virgo. You're not one who tends to mess up opportunities for yourself. So don't do that. And it's looking like it might not even be that authority figure. They triggered the outburst, but it's been days that your patience been being tested. So keep a level head so as not to squander your opportunity. And Libra, who the hell are Are you hankering for a little fun and longing for a little experimentation and perhaps even childish play? Tempting as these prospects are, you will have to ignore them, Libra. You simply don't have the time, at least not today. You will be too busy coping with numerous little emergencies that crop up and having to justify your decisions throughout the day. Okay, Libra. Okay, well, look, at least you're making decisions, right? Sometimes a whole bunch of little things pop up. It's people that ignore it all. Okay, and then it's saying people want you to explain why you did what you did. Not that you really have to, but you know, out of respect and consideration for other people's feelings, we explain why we do what we do sometimes, you know, especially if they're feeling like it wasn't in their best interest or it's affecting them in some kind of way. So what does it say? You want to have a little bit of fun today, Libra, and you don't have the time to do that because there's so much other stuff going on. So you knock that stuff on out the way, and by the time, because this today's Saturday, this is what? Oh no, this is Friday. Yeah, by the time the weekend is over with, the weekend start wrapping up. You got everything done and out the way today. You'll be able to deal with it tomorrow. Let me see. If we can, because that was what's that? That's literal, right? Okay, yeah. Let's just do it like that because we're gonna work these kinks out. Now we have the fortune cookie for Kamala and Donald, and then each uh the elements earth, wind, and fire and water will get their fortune cookies. And then in the edibles rack, we're gonna do what did I say we was doing for the edibles rack today? Well, we changing it because Scorpio, I don't want not Scorpio, Virgo, I don't want Virgo to cuss the people out, so we're going to talk about emotional intelligence today in the edibles rack. And then we can also, we had talked about what? Oh, we had a new recipe. So we have a, hey now, say now. So, in the edibles rack today, it was going to be on emotional intelligence. So I'll go ahead and put that screenshot up so everybody can see that. It came up because Virgo's horoscope was talking about they was about ready to have somebody fuck around and find out, but we don't want them to do that. An authority figure is said about, and we don't want them to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the emotional intelligence. I think I have something. It's somewhere, and I'm gonna put that on the screen for us. We're gonna have fortune cookies from Kamala and Donald Trump today, and then also the fortune cookies for Earth, Wind, and Fire and water. So let's see what we get. This is for Kamala. Consider your impressions. Follow them once in a while. So if you get a good impression or a bad impression about something, maybe you should follow that. Learn Chinese. Soybean milk. Duo Jiang. Lucky numbers 30, 47, 29, 24, 18, 11. And again, Kamala, consider your impressions. Follow them once in a while. All right. I feel like that fit her, but I'll try not to translate the fortune cookies. Now look, y'all. This one's for Donald Trump, right? It's out, and this is not even open. What does that mean? It has to mean something. Like, there's no way that doesn't mean something. I don't know what, but it has to. Okay. Cut through organizational impediments and get some real work done. It's why this be tripping me out. Tell me that don't literally apply to somebody that just got nominated for president. It could have been anybody, but okay, it's doing Donald Trump. Okay, but the universe know what it's doing. Even I feel like even with Kamala's, I didn't even want to, but consider your impressions. She should have followed her first impression. Did she get a good impression or a bad impression about this shit? Okay, and then right here about Donald Trump, it said get some real work done. Come on now. Y'all can't tell me that the universe don't know what it's doing. I could have picked any one of these fortune cookies that didn't say that. Anyway, okay, boom. Learn Chinese. Beverage, drink. Yin Lao. Lucky numbers 18, 27, 29, 31, 42, and 6. And again, cut through organizational impediments and get some real work done. What about a bitch? Now let me see. I'm trying to find the book. Y'all might have to know y'all own element. Let me get the book. I'll be back. How to master emotional intelligence. The 5 pillars of emotional intelligence: self-awareness, recognize your own emotions, understand how they influence your actions, reflect on your strengths and weaknesses. Okay, understand how your emotions influence your reactions. Figure out where your weaknesses are and your strengths. Self-regulation. Manage emotions in a healthy way. Adapt to changing circumstances. Control impulsive feelings. Okay, so when stuff is changing, you just gotta adapt to that. Don't react about it. Don't be impulsive. Sit back for a second and see, is it something to be mad about really, or is it something that you just have to accept? Whether you get mad or not, it's still gonna be what it is. So control that. Empathy. Understand other people's emotions. Offer comfort and support. Consider different perspectives. Social skills. Build and maintain relationships. Communicate effectively. Collaborate and resolve conflicts. Remember, it's y'all against the issue, not y'all against each other. Right? If it's you and somebody else. Motivation. Recognize your emotions, understand how they affect your thoughts, harness your emotions to fuel goal pursuits. Okay, see, take the energy and don't put the energy into that. Take that energy instead and put it into what you want to achieve. That's just what I've been doing lately. The heavy energy, just like, channeling it into something else. It can be easier said than done, but it's like once you feel yourself getting irritated, don't let your irritation rest in what annoyed you. Go ahead and get irritated and get started into doing something, and let that energy fuel what you're doing. Effective team player. You excel in teamwork by listening well, valuing others' ideas, and maintaining a positive team spirit. Stress management. You handle stress better by understanding and managing your emotions in a healthy way. Improved mental health. Being aware of and managing your emotions can help reduce anxiety and depression and contribute to overall well-being. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You have your emotions under control, because you get emotional, your blood pressure get to go working up, and that's the most obvious thing, but it affects you in a lot of ways physically. I read somewhere that even a broken heart, people be dying of a broken heart. People get sick to your stomach and just throw up at the thought of certain things, So be in control of that, and that's going to help anxiety and depression. It's going to help you control that stuff. The stronger relationships. You connect better with people by understanding their feelings and responding with empathy. Less drama. You navigate conflicts smoothly by staying calm and working through issues together. The benefits of having a high EQ, which is emotional intelligence: better decision making. With a strong understanding of emotions, you can avoid impulsive choices and make decisions based on reason and a clear head. Leadership skills: people with high EQ are natural leaders because they inspire and motivate others and build strong teams. Career success: EQ is increasingly valued in the workplace. Individuals with high EQ or emotional intelligence are seen as more reliable, adaptable, and better suited for leadership roles. 12 signs of high emotional intelligence. 1, you think about your feelings. You strive to control your thoughts. That's 2. 3, you're a good listener. 4, you stay calm under pressure. 5, people feel relaxed when working with you. 6, you can successfully manage difficult situations. 7, you don't seek perfection. 8, you handle criticism constructively. 9, you can express yourself clearly. 10, you're curious about people. 11, you're empathetic. 12, you're self-motivated, honest, and transparent. How to improve your emotional intelligence. 1, notice your feelings. Frustrated, excited, manage them. 2, listen to your body. Butterflies, clenched jaw. These signals indicate your emotions. See things from others' perspectives. Answer questions and listen deeply. Chill before you react. Take a breath to calm down in heated moments. Practice makes perfect. The more you use these tips, the better you'll become. All right, that was the edibles rat. Hoo-dee-hoo! Gotta get the props and everything together. Okay, so let's do the fortune cookies first. Gonna start with water. That's gonna be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. What do we have for you today? What do we have for you? What do we have for you today? What do we have for you? Don't consider your impressions. Follow them once in a while. You got the same one thing. Kamala just got water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Soybean milk, Duo Jank. Lucky numbers 30, 47, 29, 24, 18, and 11. Where's my pen? All right. Now let's do the fire signs. Let's go for the fire signs today. This is in a verse back to say through the power of a fortune cookie. Hey. Fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Confidence isn't something that you get, it's something that you are. Okay. And your learned Chinese word is ginger, jing. Your lucky numbers are 12, 46, 19, 36, 43. No. 12, 46, 19, 31, 43, and 14. And that was for our fire signs: Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Confidence isn't something that you get, it's something that you are. Fire is very confident. Fire in general is very confident. It doesn't ask any questions. It's not too much that's gonna stop a fire. Now, if it's gonna be some water, okay, put up a wall. We can find a way to stop water from doing this and doing fire, nigga. Fire is confidence. Fire don't give a fuck about a wall, none of that. All right, hoo-doo. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A warm smile is testimony of a generous nature. Learn Chinese: Kitchen, Chu Feng. Lucky numbers 41, 53, 11, 16, 17, 18. Order. And then again, the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. A warm smile is testimony of a generous nature. Okay, see, I need to work on that because lately I've been on my I'm gonna speak to you shit, but I can still smell. Okay, earth, wind, and fire. Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at the testing point. Your learn Chinese word is east. Your lucky number, dong. Your lucky numbers are 14, 30, 28, 25, 24, and 1. Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at the testing point. Okay, so everything beautiful about your character has to have the courage to come out. Every single thing, even the things about yourself that you feel like, oh, that's natural, everybody does that. It had to have the courage to present itself in proper situations and apply. A lot of people don't realize that knowledge don't even matter unless you can apply the shit to the proper situation. Okay, but anyway, that was our fortune cookies for today. Now let's wrap this thing on up. So in the edibles rack, like we had our new recipe today that we presented, the recipe for romance, which is body, brains, and a bag, right? I feel like that's a good name for the recipe. If y'all come up with something else, let me know. Leave it in the comments so we can change it. I feel like we should do the name the recipes together. Now, and then if y'all have some like special ingredients, because y'all know how some people make stuff a certain way, and they're like, oh, I put cinnamon in my shit. You ain't even know. I put Italian seasoning on my chicken. People don't be knowing what the fuck they be like. They can taste that little difference though, and they like it and shit. Most people do. Some people don't. Some people don't. I've had one person that did. No, two or one. Probably like two. But she got an eating disorder. She got diabetes and all kind of shit. So she got eating picky issues anyway. Cause people fuck with my chicken tacos and my lemon pepper chicken, and when I bake chicken, when I season it, and I be frying this shit too. But yeah, your to-be list. There's a to-do list, but you always want to consider your to-be list as well. What do you want to be today? Do you want to be happy, content, satisfied? Do you want to be motivated? Do you want to be disciplined? Do you want to be accountable? Do you want to be charming? Do you want to be engaging? Do you want to be friendly? Do you want to be punctual? Do you want to be organized? Do you want to be responsible? Your to-be list. Pick 5 things that you to put on your to-be list for today, and then focus on 3. Okay. And then until again we meet, keep it sweet.